It's Friday, and that means it's time to check in with Fox 61's Rick Hancock for what's happening online. Rick.
Well, we all know Google is a powerful search engine, and now it's searching for a town or city in the U.S. to roll out a super-fast internet service. And New Haven thinks it has the right stuff to make the top of the list. If New Haven's Google application is accepted, the pace of internet information in the Elm City is likely to get faster, a lot faster, as in 100 times faster than it is now. Google's goal is to build and test a high-speed broadband network in the United States.
We plan to provide fiber-to-the-home service with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second for at least 50,000 and potentially up to 500,000 people.
Google says a faster internet will help spur innovation and will make the web better and more affordable. The company says it'll share its fiber optic network with anyone, including potential competitors. Google says all it needs now are cities to volunteer to become the test location, and so far plenty of cities, including New Haven, have applied.
They basically threw out the challenge, and all kinds of cities across the U.S. have jumped in and thrown their hat in the game.
Derek Koch runs a software company in New Haven. He says while City Hall is taking care of the formal Google application, he believes it's the grassroots effort that's going to transform New Haven into Google Haven.
So the government folks have their link, but we have our own link as residents of New Haven and business people in New Haven, where we can go and our voice can be heard. Not to mention, plenty of social media outlets like Twitter where we can, pump up the volume about getting Google Fiber here in New Haven.
Koch says Topeka, Kansas has temporarily changed its name to Google Kansas to try and impress the judges. And in Duluth, Minnesota,
evidently the mayor has backed up with, we will name all of our children Google in the next year, which I think we can beat him on that. I haven't figured out how. It might involve shaving my head or something.
And hundreds of cities and towns have reportedly applied for the project. The deadline is next Friday. And if you've been on Facebook the past few days, you may have been targeted by the latest internet scam. Hackers have flooded the internet with virus-tainted spam that targets Facebook's estimated 400 million users. It's an all-out effort to steal banking passwords and other sensitive information. The emails tell recipients that the passwords on their Facebook accounts have been reset, urging them to click on an attachment to obtain new login credentials. Facebook has warned its users about the spoofing emails. And there's a new website in Connecticut that should help you keep track of all the state's elected officials using social media. It's called Tweet Connecticut. It's a website produced by the Yankee Institute for Public Policy.
It allows you to connect with your elected officials here in Connecticut, state representatives, state senators, governor, members of Congress in real time. So you can follow your members of Congress, you can find them with our search function, and learn much more about state government and the elected officials that make our public policy.
And you can find a link on our website at CTnow.
Nice tool in an election year.
It sure is.
All right, Rick, thanks very much. Well, a group called the Family Research Council wants the greeting card industry to do a little self-policing. They say while decency standards exist for TV and movies and magazines, no such standards exist for greeting cards, and the result is bare bottoms and barely covered breasts and suggestive humor on shelves next to more family-friendly cards. The card industry says that's a First Amendment